dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it
What
needs
up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, and the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about NXT, July 1st, 2025. Yes, it's July, almost the 4th of July, America. And we're building to the Great American Bash, so that only makes sense, July 12th. And I found something very interesting about this. So July 12th is a little pay-per-view called All In Texas for AEW. And I thought it was a dick move for NXT to, well, WWE in general, to have a show the same day. But they don't want the smoke. They are just flexing on, AEW, because the Great American Bash is going to happen at 12 p.m. Well, Pacific time when I watch it, So I was like, oh, so it's earlier in the day than All In will be, probably around 5 or 6 my time here on the in Arizona. So I was like, okay, so they do this show, but they ain't going to go head-to-head with All In Texas. I find that interesting. I don't know why. And shout out to the guy who's like, hey, you're an idiot. I really don't watch wrestling. Because I made a comment about Goldberg. Shout out, man. Nothing but love and respect. That's all it is. If you want to call me an idiot, call me an idiot. If it makes you feel better about yourself, just go for it, man. It's fine. It's just wrestling. At the end of the day, that's all it is. And it's just nothing but love and respect at the end of it. We went back and forth, but honestly, I was being honest. I'd rather kill him with kindness because I don't want to be that type of person to leave negativity in the world. Why? Because there's too much of it. This is why we watch pro wrestling, just to get away from all that. We start with Joe Hendry versus Wesley. This NXT was pretty flat for me, but it was an okay show. Joe versus Wes. Joe got the win. Trick was on commentary. Wesley's goons were on the outside, but Santana came out because Santana, Joe, and Trick have a match at Slammiversary for the TNA Championship. Still feels like I'm living in Bizarro world with all this going on, man. But Slammiversary is going to have that triple threat. And I honestly am pulling for Santana. Like, I want Joe to be champion again, Mr. Joe Hendry, but Santana becoming champion feels right as well. You know what I mean? Then we go into this Tony and Luca drama. And Stax comes out. He has his Heritage Cup. That carrying around that thing is so awkward. But Tony's like, Luca, you betrayed me. And Luca's like, no, I didn't. Well, you punched me in the face. Well, you punched me in the face first. Stax is like, yeah. And then Luca just punches Tony. And then everyone's like, oh. Then Stax comes in. He's like, yeah, Luca, we got this. And Luca just punches Stax. He's like, I'm loyal to Luca. I'm loyal to myself. And he leaves them both there. I really like that. I was like, okay, I was wondering what this was going to come out to be. I knew Luca was going to betray somebody, but no, Luca's like, I'm loyal to myself, bitch. Then Obafemi's got a backstage interview. Then Yoshiki is taking on Jasper Troy tonight to see who's going to be the number one contender for Obafemi at the Great American Bash. And Josh Briggs is there. He's backing up his boy, Yoshiki. So we're going to see what's going to go on. But Oba's like, yo, I ain't sweating you. It's you. It's Jasper. Whoever. Y'all going to know I'm still the hunter in NXT. Because I'm Obafemi. Then we get Lexus versus Miles Bourne. It's like we start doing something with Lexus. We got him the Heritage Cup. And then it's downhill. And just going to lose to a Miles Bourne. And it's like, okay, well, I guess we're going back to the drawing boards with him. Maybe fix his beard a little bit more, cut it a little bit more, different shapes. I don't know. It's slightly disappointing because it's like they start with Lexus, they start and it just stops. Just stops. So Thea versus Laney Reed. This one I was kind of disappointed too. Thea, are we gonna do anything with her? Like Thea Hill, you know? Or Laney got the win over Thea because she cheated. Yes, I understand she cheated to get this win, but I was like, well, I'm sorry, Thea. I think you deserve a little bit better, just in my opinion. Then we get Soul and Zarya versus Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame. This was a fun match for what it was. You know, the culling was out there, and after it was a back and forth battle, and Zarya accidentally spearing Soul, Izzy got the pin over Soul Ruka. Yeah. And the culling comes in, and they're like, yeah, look at us. Woo. Number one contendership match, Jasper Troy versus Yoshiki. Oh my gosh. This is actually my match of the night, man. This Yoshiki guy, like, I love his finish. He gets in the corner and he runs, but man, he picked up Jasper like a sack of potatoes and dropped him like twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know. I was just amazed. I was like, okay, Yoshiki, I see you, and I'm kind of glad we went this route because I like Jasper, but I don't think he's already, like, didn't he already get a title shot? He did get a title shot, right? Like, they just strapped a rocket on him and just zoom. But this Yoshiki guy just came out of nowhere with Josh Briggs as a tag team partner, and he's going to face Oba. And Oba comes out face to face, and he's like, yo, what's up? Sup? So we're going to get these two at the Great American Bash. I'm actually excited about that match. Then we have Jordan Grace with JC Jane in the ring. They got their big match at the at Evolution for the NXT Women's Championship. But Fatal Influence is out there as well. And, of course, it ends in a big old fight. But Blake Monroe comes out looking great, looking awesome. And Blake comes out there to save Jordan Grace. And after the fight, Ava's out there with the Fatal Influence. She tells him, like, hey, you two, not you, JC, but you two are going to face Jordan and Blake Monroe at the Great American Bash. So Jordan has a double header. She is going to be at the Great American Bash in this tag team match against Fatal Influence with Blake Monroe, and then she's going to go and face JC at Evolution for the NXT Women's Championship, and that is NXT in itself. July 1st, 2025, Vic Booker, Corey on commentary. Match of the night, Jasper versus Yoshiki. I really did enjoy that. Moment of the night. This whole Oba and Yoshiki thing, like them face to face, man, like something's there. I don't know what yet, but something's there. So, but that's NXT, July 1st, 2025. I give it a 3 out of 5. Vic Booker, Corey on commentary. Drop your comments below. Are you excited about the Great American Bash? And what do you think about the time being a little bit earlier than All in Texas? All right, y'all. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Share your grandma, share the bum down at Walmart. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
Crazy like a fox. Baby. And she could be part of the culling sit-down style, and Izzy just pinned